what's going to be my side hustle? What's going to be my passion project? You know, that helps create another stream of income and impact. And that was important for me. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, well, you know, people started asking me how to build their businesses, or people kept sharing with me they had business ideas and they didn't know what to do. So I'm like, oh, well, you should do this, 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 and this. And I think in a span of like 3 months, maybe 4 or 5 people had talked to me about that. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I could be a business coach. I guess I could be a business coach. Like in my head, I thought that I need to have a successful business, create all these things, prove that I'm successful, and then tell people I could coach them and help them grow.
Yeah.
But then I realized me launching my business and building my business and helping other people's business grow is also proof that I can help other people's business grow.
Yes.
And so it really just started as a way to build another stream and create options for me in a way that would allow me to help other women to create options for themselves.
Mm-hmm. See, this is good, friends, because sometimes the things that we're leaving from or that we have to go from doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It was an amazing idea.
Yep.
It was helping people before they added a coin.
Yep.
Then they added a coin, triple a couple times. It was the kind that fold, actually, not the one that jingle, friends.
Come on.
So, like, this was really working. Like, people coming because they're like, oh, no, I see the fruits of it. Yeah. I want to be a part of it. Can you help me?
Mm-hmm.
A good thing going.
A good thing.
Something she was enjoying doing. It just came natural to her.
And God said, put it down.
And then God said, put it down.
That I picked up during my break that reminded me of the things that I did. Not that I wasn't doing them, but I wasn't doing them as frequently with balancing work and my business and life. And I think that moment reminded me of like who I am without this.
Yeah.
And so when it came time to let my business go, the one thing I didn't experience was like identity loss. Like, oh, everyone knows me as a strategist. Everybody knows me as a coach. Who am I? One thing that I've been able to do in my content and things like that is share my passion for my purpose, enjoyment of my lifestyle, things like that. And so I never really struggled with who am I without my business. I just felt like it was going to be a loss for other people, and not in a I'm so great way. Yeah. But I had somebody write me like, I cried when I read your post because I've been saving to work with you. Oh. And so it's like, you know, how do I deal with I'm being obedient? It doesn't really make sense in my natural mind. And I'm okay with it affecting me, but it might affect other people. It was a lot of mental things going on and just trying to figure out like how to get past my human mind and be in my heart of hearts at peace with like, this is what I'm supposed to do, but I have to make peace with this within myself before I go talking to anyone else about it, because I don't want to be swayed. I don't want to be convinced. I don't want to be regretful. So I just needed time to make peace within myself. And then when I wrote it in my journal, I was like, I cried on June 1st. I wrote it down, like, this is the day I'm letting my business go. I'm announcing I'm letting my business go by June 30th. It was a process. It was a process that I really had to go at. I told my parents, I think I'm supposed to let my business go. I told my sisters, I told some of my close friends, I told my boyfriend, everybody, no one was like, why? It was kind of like, if that's what God is giving you, go with it and be obedient. But that's why it matters you have it in your circle. And some things you have to really sit with in private or in the private of your own, the right people within your circle, right? That you know can trust your purpose or they're going to support your purpose. Because everybody else isn't going to understand. And there's some decisions you got to make in private and make peace with in private before you share them publicly.
Let's pause again for the calls.